Hollywood. Just got here. The prince wants the sarcophagus now. First step, find Gary. The prince has suggested speaking with Isaac Abrams, the Baron of Hollywood. Isaac can usually be found in his jewelry store. It's only the Giovanni Mansion fetish. Or book. More murders. Asp hole. Let's check out each building.
The moon is out, everyone's in dreamland, and you've turned into the Deb of Night.
Here we go.
Nobody to fall asleep next to? Go ahead and pull the radio into bed. That's what I'm here for. And hey, why don't you call me sometime? Area code 323-KL5-KTRK. Looks like somebody's been waiting in the queue quite a while to speak to yours truly. So, caller, why aren't you asleep?
Insects.
Insects? As in you have an insect problem? Or chirping crickets are keeping you up? Or you have nightmares about them? Help me out here.
No. Don't you know? When you fall asleep, they can crawl into your mouth or your ears or your nose. You can't prevent it if you're asleep. I mean, what can you do?
Are there any scientists out there listening to this?
I read something, I don't know where, but do you know the average person eats several pounds of insects a year? The majority of that weight is composed of roaches, ants, and spiders. Just knowing that as soon as you close your eyes, a big fat centipede is going to drop into your mouth and crawl down your throat. I can't do it. I never sleep at night.
You know, they voluntarily eat insects in some countries.
Yeah, well, those countries probably need Jesus.
So, you never sleep at night. I assume you do sleep, right?
I sleep at work.
And what exactly do you do?
I'm a middle school teacher.
That would explain why my nephew invested that 20 I sent him for his birthday on magic beans. It's always good to know that the future of our country is in good hands, isn't it? Oh boy. Let's see who else we got. Caller, what do you do for a living?
I'm Roger.
Okay, and what do you do, Roger?
I'm a writer, Deb.
So, have you written any movies I might have seen?
Well, I actually haven't finished any screenplays yet.
I see. So, have you done any other kinds of writing?
Well, just some outlines right now, but I got some really good ideas for some stories that are crawling around in the old noggin.
So, if you haven't really written anything, how can you call yourself a writer? Because I once fixed my toilet doesn't make me a plumber, right?
Well, you see...
Is there anyone in this city that doesn't call themselves a writer or actor or director? Don't you think you're doing a disservice to those who actually make their living in those art forms by deeming yourself something you're not or not even trained to do?
No, I think I'm pretty good at knowing what's good writing from bad writing.
Well, wouldn't that make you a critic? Let's see if anyone else agrees. Line 2. Are you ready for a menage a trois?
Sure thing, Deb.
And would you please state what you do for a living?
I'm a personal assistant for a producer at Parasite Studios.
Perfect. Do you read a lot of screenplays?
Don't get me started.
Well, for our writer on the phone, here's your big chance to pitch your screenplay. Is that okay, line 2?
Sell me, dude.
Well, okay. So, my story's about this guy.
You don't say.
Okay, so this guy, he's like an FBI agent, but, you know, he doesn't really work for the main FBI. And, he's got this partner who's new and really cute, but she's also a really good agent. And they're like assigned to this bizarre case where people are being killed in really strange ways.
Uh-huh.
And then, like, something happens and the girl agent gets kidnapped by the killer.
Something happens.
Yeah, well, I haven't quite figured it out yet, but like the guy agent notices like how the killer seems to know everything he's doing like one step ahead of him. And then there's this kind of, weird chase scene, and then like we find out that the guy's got two personalities, and like he finds out in the end that he's the killer, and then he's kidnapped his own partner.
Well, line 2, what do you think? You're gonna option it or not?
Writer dude?
Roger.
Roger, would you like my professional opinion?
Yeah.
Where are you from?
Wisconsin.
Okay. I want you to get all your stuff together, and then I want you to move back to Wisconsin.
That's a little cold, line 2.
That's Hollywood, baby.
Maybe it's just too good for you.
No, dude, it's not.
Break it up, you two. Final thoughts, guys?
Wisconsin.
I have some other things I'm working on, too. I got some pretty good ideas for video games, I think. If anyone's interested in hiring me, my number is 213...
Sorry, Roger. The only one that gets to give out their number on this show is me. And if anyone was thinking of asking what I'm wearing, that number again is 323-KL5-KTRK. We're going to take a short commercial break, but that doesn't mean you can stop thinking about me. Don't go anywhere, boys.
Does your penis always seem to be getting in the way?
Yeah.
I got the last of the groceries, honey. I just need to close the trunk. Whoa!
One more nail and this birdhouse would be as good as new.
Yo!
I'm sorry, sir. This dressing room is for women only.
You don't have to let this happen to you. Hi, I'm Dr. Fred Tuck. Don't let your penis interfere with the quality of your life anymore. I have performed over 300 sex changes in my career, and not one of my patients has ever asked for their tackle box back. Come to Tuck's Sex Exchange in the next month, and I'll give you a free estimate. Don't let your peace interfere with your peace of mind.
Tuck's Sex Exchange, located off Beverly Drive. Look for the sign with Toothy, the surgical saw. Tired of sluggish internet access?
Mom, the internet's all slow again.
I'm not your mom. I'm the creature that evolved out of your mom.
Sick of unwanted spam?
Another email message from my old college roommate, Rod Hughes. Oh my.
What am I listening to?
Make it frustrating to log on?
Error 432, network access remote server memory allocation assessment table exceeded. Hard drive reformatting will now commence. What?
Looking for something that requires no logons, no unwanted email, coherent sentences, and no technical problems whatsoever? Read a book. Books, the original internet.
Terrorists are prepared to destroy the largest dam in America. Again.
When she-bomb goes off, this Hoover will be caught with his panties down.
And only this renegade cop and his ex-wife's manicurist stand between destruction and unexpected love.
I'll just file you as DOA.
This summer, all bets are off. The heat is on. The fix is in. The dogs are out. The game is up. The chips are down. The stakes are high. The odds are low. The danger is huge. The payoff is slim. Friendships will be made. Rules will be broken. Wrongs will be righted. And no unturned stone will be left. Get ready to be turned inside out and upside down. Hoover 2, Hydroelectric Boogaloo. The best damn movie you'll see this year.
When I'm grinding the reverse Poindexter 540 to Ollie northbound to Contraband, I can't think about being bloated. That's why every morning I down a Pound Ground, a Gentle Extreme Laxative sports drink. Because when
Gentle
you're
Extreme
Skillcross
Laxative?
720, you don't want anything to slow you down.
The moon is out, everyone's in dreamland, and you've tuned...
Okay. Yeah, what's up, Parker? No problem, man.
What's up? Welcome to Red Spot, home of the Monstro Chug. 72 ounces of your favorite beverage for 89 cents. Blah, blah. You need help or something?
Yeah, what's going on around here? Anything exciting or unusual?
Always. You should come out and see my band, A Bowl of Cereal. We're playing tomorrow night at the crematorium. $5, 2-drink min. We're gonna ruin the place.
Interesting. Anything else I should know about?
Yeah, the Vesuvius rocks. They don't let me in anymore, but damn, the girls in there, dude. It's like midget smuggling ring in there.
Great, maybe I'll go check it out.
Hey, you know, you should really ask me about the special, you know?
Okay, I'll buy you. What's the special?
I'm glad you asked that, bro. Seeing as how you look trustworthy or something, I got this special where you buy some really expensive burrito tots or grapefruit juice. You get a free weapon of your choice, bro. You interested?
Of course, show me what you got. Colt Anaconda, baby. There we go. 44 Magnum revolver. Feeling lucky, punk? A large caliber monster with the power to stop almost anyone dead in his tracks. Alternate fire mode fan? That's badass. Oh, so I'll just buy these $400 grape tots and I get this free weapon? Oh, he's got the ammo too. Cool. Alright. I'm gonna be a gunslinger soon. But it needs 5 skill. Jeez. For max efficiency, I guess. How do I... There we go. Fast reload speed, too. Wow, this thing seems really good. Oh, I need one more ranged combat and then I'll be good. Oh, I could level this and get it. There we go. Yeah, nice. So now we can use it like max damage or whatever. Shotgun's still more lethal to vampires. Dogs.
Hola.
Do you have anything else to talk about? You hear anything about new about the serial killer?
This isn't gonna turn out to be ironic, is it? You're not like a serial killer, are you?
No. What else goes on around here? Anything interesting?
Always. You should come out.
Oh, Ebola cereal. Oh yeah, this music sounds awesome. Internet cafe and gaming center. Aw, poor.
Don't touch me, right?
$5 per hour. You must sign in. No porn. Skill too low. It's always too low. Access denied. Your account balance is 56 cents. To recharge your account, please speak to a Ground Zero employee. Noob camper. Hollywood celebrity database. That might come in handy later.
I'm sorry,
There's no chair. How can I help you, sir? I work here now. Adult XXX?
I could have swore I told you to see the Baron. Yeah, that was a laugh. Except my sense of humor is a little askew, you know? Conflict just cracks me the hell up.
Alright, I'll go see him. I forget where he says the Baron was. Oh, jewelry store, okay. Oh, this place is way smaller, thank God. Abrams Jewelry, 11. Right over here. I think. Wait, what? Oh, we're at the opposite end. Sin bin.
Good evening, Neonate. Isaac Abrams. I've been expecting you. Seems the wooden soldiers of the Camarilla shuffle in a little too often these nights. That baby-faced two-bit Prince LaCroix got something to say to me?
You tell me. One of your goons directed me here.
Very courteous of you to stop by. All kindred that enter my domain are expected to introduce themselves. It may seem like an outdated formality, but it serves its purpose.
And what purpose would that be?
It gives me the opportunity to personally welcome visitors to my domain. It also helps to establish an understanding in advance, so that there are no unfortunate accidents while they are in town.
So what sort of understanding is there going to be between us?
Call me old-fashioned, but this is my barony, and as is tradition, a token of respect must be paid.
Okay, what do you want?
What I want is a simple exchange. Last week I paid for a certain item, a movie, and this evening I got an email saying that the seller is ready to deliver it. Unfortunately, he's become a bit paranoid all of a sudden. Won't meet me in person, won't drop it off, won't even answer his phone. Says he'll send the location of the pickup to a computer in the nearby internet cafe tonight. You see where I'm going with this?
You're worried it's a setup, so you're sending me instead?
Speaking of paranoia, no. Simple pickups, all that's involved. Go to the Ground Zero Internet Cafe. Look for a directory named Joseph K. and use the password Kafka. There'll be an email in there that will specify a nearby location. Meet the contact, pick up the item, come back. Not too painful, right?
I'll do it, but I have some questions first.
There'll be plenty of time for questions later. I'll explain everything when you get back.
There better be. Package delivery, never done that before. I'm gone.
Excellent. In the meantime, consider yourself a welcome guest in my barony. Welcome to Hollywood.
Okay, back to the cafe.
Oh my gosh, is that you? Everyone was worried sick about you. When you didn't show up and didn't call and nobody knew anything about what happened to you, we thought you were dead. Are you okay? You know what? Never mind. We have to help you.
Who are you?
It's me, Samantha. Don't you... Did you suffer amnesia? Is that it? Let me make a call. We'll get everybody together. We can talk. Maybe you'll remember something. The important thing is that they know that you're alive.
Oh, are these my friends? Oh. You never saw me, Samantha. I'm dead. This is how you will remember me.
I'm sorry. I've made a terrible mistake. That person I mistook you for, I just remembered they died.
A vampire has no friends. I'm sorry for your loss. Excuse me. Yeah, that is pretty feels bad. Where's Joseph K? Huh? I'm confused. Oh, maybe it's this. Oops. Yeah. Meet me in the alley behind Fastbuck. Virus alert. Mav has detected a virus in the attachment of this message. Blah, blah, blah. What's this one? Tupacula. Nope. Okay, Fastbuck. I think it was over here. Saguaro Falls will make you wet. Oh, so wet.
Yeah? What do you want?
Are you the guy with the tape Isaac sent me?
Yeah? I mean, what? Who the hell is Isaac? I don't know anyone named Isaac. Get lost, pal.
Come on, I know about the tape. Just give it to me and you can go.
Tape? What tape? I don't know what the hell you're talking about. I'm getting the hell out of here.
Listen, everything's cool. Tell me what you're so scared about.
All right. Sorry. It's just that... I mean, something is... I just want out of this whole thing. I don't want anything to do with that damn tape.
Why? What's going on?
I don't know. I mean, when it comes to video, I've seen everything. And I do mean everything. But this thing, it's sick. It can't be real, but it is. I know it. It's real, and it scares the hell out of me.
Really? Is it that bad?
Oh, you have no idea. It's disgusting. That girl, the things that are happening to her. It just ain't right, man. It just ain't right.
Some sort of weird snuff tape or something?
No. Something's wrong. Something's after me. I swear to God, something's after me.
The Grudge? What? What are you talking about?
Every place I go, wherever I look, I see things. In the shadows. My phone rings, I hear something breathing on the other end, and... Shit. I'm out, man. I'm out of this whole thing.
Alright, just give me the tape.
I don't have it. I stashed it someplace. Look, you need to find Ginger Swans. Huh? What the hell was that? Oh, shit. Did you see that? I'm getting the fuck out of here.
See what?
What the... Oh, Christ!
Oh, he got taken into the sewer. Ginger Swan. See what happens if I follow him down. Oh, another severed arm. Nice. Okay, that's probably all I can see for now. You met with Isaac's courier, who was a bit freaked out. He told you he stashed the tape someplace safe, but the only clue you have are the words Ginger Swans. Vesuvius, full bar, no cover after 8 p.m. Give me some of that. Oh, yeah.
Oh, look what just walked in. I can't imagine you'd get much of a rise out of Vesuvius, being what you are. Maybe I'll have more luck with you.
Why don't we go somewhere a little more private?
I was just thinking the same thing.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't this better? You and me alone, for just a little while. Away from jihad and the nonsense, and the dangers. Just the two of us.
Oh, she's a vamp. Nice.
I don't want to spoil the moment, but there's a reason I needed to speak to you alone.
Let's just enjoy the moment a little longer.
Let's.
So what did you need to speak to me about?
The reason I asked you up here is because I, and the rest of the Hollywood kindred have been under surveillance lately by hunters. I didn't want you to say anything that might draw attention.
Are you sure that's the only reason?
Maybe not. I'm Velvet. Velour. Call me Velvet. It's been months since I've seen anyone new in here. I was starting to take it personally. And who should finally walk in but a real celebrity? I've heard a lot about you. So, wouldn't you like to know about me?
Is this where you tell me you used to be a model or a goddess?
Flatterer? No. I'm just a dancer. Keep it up and maybe I'll give you your own very private show. I can make your heart beat again.
I bet you could. I'd like to know more.
I'm like a book. All you have to do is run your finger down my spine and crack me open to see what I'm about.
Gotcha. Tell me about your hunter problem. Then we'll get fingers involved.
Hunters. Yes. They've been staking out Hollywood for several weeks. They've been in Ash's club, mine, a few others. I think they're whittling down their list of suspects. I'm a bit nervous. Until recently, I had one right under my nose.
They're gone now, right?
For a few weeks, one of them was working here at Vesuvius, keeping an eye on the clientele. I found a weapon in her locker and I fired her. But she's still in Hollywood watching my club. And me.
Maybe I could take care of her.
Would you? I think it might be a little much to ask.
Sure, it'd be a crime if anything happened to you.
You'd really be willing to do this for me? I won't lie. It's gonna be dangerous. But if you got rid of her, I'd be grateful. Very, very grateful.
I like the sound of that. Where is she?
She works over at the sin bin now. Her hair's blonde. On top. Broken heart tattoo on the small of her back. Dances under the name Chastity. As if that wasn't a dead giveaway. I want you to understand. I don't want any innocents killed on my account. So if there are other dancers or patrons around, you'll have to lure them away from her. Do it as quietly as you can. No witnesses, please. And be careful using disciplines around the hunter.
Before I go, I had another question.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me about yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Is Velvet your real name?
It is now.
How did you become Kindred?
I'm sorry. I'd rather revel in the present than dwell on the past.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Forget it, I have to go. Out of the way, dude. What the
Hey
hell?
there, handsome. My name is Misty. Can I interest you in a private dance? I've got something special in mind, just for you.
No thanks. If I change my mind, I'll come find you.
Hey there. Cute.
That dance. Hey, what's up, Chunk? So this is what you do off duty. Okay. The sin bin. Phoebe has discovered a hunter in Hollywood working as a stripper by the name of Chastity at the sin bin. She wants you to take care of her, but not to kill any innocents. No, I'm broke too. I can't. Well, I bought the suit from the fat guy in downtown,
Hey, you slick.
but I can't afford anything else right now. I ain't your slick smut pusher. What? Hey, who are you?
The name's Flynn. I'm the proprietor of this here establishment. Anything you want, you can get at the sin bin. Depraved ain't a four-letter word here. You know what I'm talking about?
Tell me about this
The
place.
sin bin? Man, we've got filth of every flavor. Just tell me what makes your bits tingle, Jack. I'll set you right up.
Yeah? Tell me about some of your products.
Man, we got everything you'll ever need. Softcore, hardcore, gay, straight, farm, or furry. We got shockers, shivers, self-lubricators, and strap-ons. Chains, crops, and canes are in the back next to the triple ripples. Like I said, we
Triple
got 'em all.
ripples. Sounds like it. I got a few more questions. Hey, what's up, Schmeiser? Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, if I see somebody that sells new clothes, I'll take a look.
Yeah? What do you want to know?
Tell me a little about Hollywood.
Hollywood? What do you want to know about it?
Tell me about some of the hot spots.
Which ones?
The ass pull.
The Ass Pull. It's just across the street. Some uptight Hollywood club where the drinks cost too much and the girls put out too little. Which ain't bad for me. Most of the drunk, horny assholes come straight to my place after last call. Which ones?
Tell me about some more. Vesuvius.
We got all you need right here, but if you like second-rate smut, head up the street to Vesuvius. One of the strippers actually owns the place. You should see the rack of lamb on that one. Which ones?
The Asian Theater.
The old Asian theater? It's been closed for a while. Place gives me the freaking creeps. Seems like everyone's got a Hollywood ghost story, but you walk by that place and look at it, you'll swear something's looking back.
Okay, so some sort of vampire works there. Or lives there.
Yeah?
A few more
What do you
questions.
wanna know?
You ever heard of Ginger Swan?
Ginger Swan? No, name doesn't ring a bell. But I've got plenty of videos about Ginger Twister. Man, the things that girl can do. I got a new one called Confessions of a High School Yoga Instructor. Man, I wish my gym classes were like that.
Great, I'll remember that, Flynn. See ya. Hey, C10. I'm a vampire, yeah. What the hell? Oh, I just paid. What is this? I'm not gonna kill random people. Yeah, that's what I was doing. Oh. Dude, screw off. I'm trying to lockpick here. Okay. Fancy watch. Need new furniture? Shop at the Sofa King. We are so fucking great. The sin bin. Probably won't be able to hack any of this. Wait, what is this? New titles? Playful Rabbit. Video erotica for couples. Hazy Lens Simulated Copulation 7. Lukewarm Passion Theater. The Minister's Wife. Petticoat Dreams. The Dowager's Driver. Playful Rabbit's Hottest Penisless Sex Scenes Revealed. How Scandalously Rebald. Collection of girls staring longingly into each other's eyes. Set to saxophone. Okay. Beastmaster? Oh god. Beastmaster Productions. The finest in fresh-faced, feathered, and furry frolicking. Oh my god. National Anthropomorphic Explorer. In search of the wild Madagascar tree chode. Lady Chatterley's Woofer. Oh god. Big Game Humper 4 Furbound. Global Goose Chase 19. The Wet Hot Waterfowl of the Nile. Ruby Roo and Rhymes with Rutspucked. Yeti Felcher. J Prawn. Hottest import features. Oh. Schoolgirl Everything. Platoon Tang. Soiled Train Seats. Mangalicious Androgyny. Proof she's not 18. Mecha Punani. When Tentacle Met Orifice. Oh god. That is J Prone. The 2004 Animasters. Oh god. Jesus Christ. Some creative names. Peep Show. Sinner. Window 1 malfunction, override unavailable, operational. Lockdown? They're making people leave. Oh, I'm getting pissed. Okay. Good when people leave. Same password. Cassidy's total is 120 bucks. Ben's totals. Gary's totals. Donkey show? Private? Dirty dog. Big John Farm. John's finally left the acting side and has begun to produce films. As expected, he's sticking to the farm stuff. He said to contact him at 1-888-555-0101. That guy needs help. Okay. Oh, there she is. I need her. How do I get to her, though? Isn't this guy supposed to be gone? Oh, here we go. Oh, come on. Need a key card now? This guy's just in here staring at nothing. Ooh. 6? I think I can do that. Nice. Give me the money. I think this guy definitely sees me, but let's see what happens. Dirty dog. Oh, it's just one of those passwords. Maybe that's a password for an important thing I missed. I remember hacking that password. What am I missing? I saw her inside one of these. Maybe I have to re-enable those things now? I don't know. Unlock. Must be reset manually. Oh, great. Not sure what I'm supposed to be doing. What the heck? Maybe I can talk to the manager again? What is that hair? What the... Oh, it's a ponytail.
What can I do for you, Slick?
You got a girl who works here with a broken heart tattoo on her back?
Yeah, Chastity. She works downstairs in the booze. But if you're looking for someone to pull your cork, I got better girls than her. She ain't exactly adventuresome. Know what I'm talking about?
I'm sure she'll do just fine.
All right, it's your dollar. But if you want a private show, you're gonna have to wait until the booth customers clear out. The girls don't come out for one-on-one action until then.
Alright. But this freaking fat guy won't leave. Is it bugged? You know what's going on here, Parker?
What can I do for you, Slick?
Okay, yeah, let's just do that then. It seems bugged because that guy doesn't leave. I think he's supposed to leave. And then I can do a private show, but there's no way to do that right now. Okay. That's okay, I'm like full Masquerade, full humanity, so a little is fine. Am I just gonna kill him? Go into the booths, like these peep show booths. Oh gosh. Like flee to here or something? Oh, okay. But they're like, it doesn't let me pay. Oh, you mean this guy? Well, this guy's here.
Right there.
Oh yeah, she's got like a katana. What the hell? Yeah, she's got a health bar now. This is so messed up. I'll just reload. I probably had to save like before I did the hack. Okay. Oh, this was before I opened that. It's probably still bugged then. this. Fucking fat guy. Oh, dude, screw off, dude. Okay, the hack hasn't happened yet. Let's try it again. Oh, okay, yeah, good idea.
What can I do for you, Slick? Yeah. All right.
Okay. Oh, hold on. That guy's still there. Oh my god. He's supposed to leave, right? New plan. Try this. Ooh. Something happened. Okay. There we go. I'm okay with this. Ah, hey! Oh, she's a hunter. Shingunto. That thing hurt. This is a mass-produced version of the traditional Japanese katana, not as effective as a real one, but quite dangerous nonetheless. You didn't see anything. Okay. You've eliminated the hunter Chastity for Vivi at the Vesuvius. She'll want to know. Just leaving your store, torn up and bloody with katana slashes. No big deal.
Look who's back.
Velvet.
Please, call me Vivi.
About that hunter.
Mm-hmm.
That hunter's dead.
I asked you not to kill anyone else. You may be able to wash that blood off your hands easily, but my conscience will soak in it. Have you already forgotten your humanity? Because I haven't.
Sorry, game was bugged. I'm sorry, it was an accident.
It was a tragedy. Loss of life is a tragedy, not an accident.
Truly, I'm sorry. I had another question. Forget it, I gotta go. Okay, that was that. Yep.
Poor David Hatter.
Who?
David Hatter's an aspiring screenwriter and hotel manager. He comes in more often than he would admit. Several years now. Poor dear just can't get a break. I overheard him talking about his new screenplay with one of my girls. It was about
it was from the radio.
Societies and
never
creatures
mind.
that found themselves dealing with inner beasts and persecution by elder monsters. Sound reminiscent of something to you?
He's writing a movie about the Bush administration? Another Share Bears movie? Movie about the game industry? Oh, he's writing about Kindred.
Yes. The details of his story were too insightful to be coincidental. I think someone's working with David. A kindred who doesn't realize the consequences of their actions. Do you know what the penalty for revealing ourselves to Kine is?
Death?
Death. I'm afraid poor David's big break. The screenplay he's worked so hard on must be destroyed, and his less-than-silent partner must be executed. I know David too well. I'm very fond of David, and I'm too close to do what needs to be done.
Want me to kill Hatter and his source?
No! I don't think Hatter knows his collaborator is Kindred. You'll have to take David's screenplay, and somehow you'll have to coax the name of his source out of him. Once you found out who, kill the traitor. But do not touch David.
Sounds pretty serious. I'll straighten things out.
David works at the Lucky Star Motel. He's very passionate about his writing. He loves to talk about his craft. I'm sure he'll talk about his screenplay. It may take some persuasion to get him to give up his collaborator's name, however.
Leave it to me.
After this is over, I promise you'll have my complete attention.
I'll come back with the screenplay. Oh, hang on.
Hey there, handsome. Great. Now will I...
Oh, never mind. Well, I didn't have a friggin' choice, so whatever. Game bugged on me. David Hatter is a writer who works at as a night clerk at the Lucky Star Motel. He has written a screenplay about Kindred Society with an unknown collaborator. The manuscript and the collaborator must be destroyed, but Vivi wants you to spare Hatter. Okay, good. I just get scolded. I can handle that. By the way, Parker, did you ever Prime sub to me? I don't remember if you did or not. Someone's expired, so.
Sorry, no vacancies.
Just taking a look around.
Feel free, man. This is a treasure trove of human banality. Working here, you meet lots of types, man. You get stories, you get characters, you get, this is the kind of place where writers go to study human behavior, man. It's invaluable.
Oh, okay, gotcha, Parker. What do you write?
Does a writer write, or does he just, like, ink the flotsam and jetsam floating in his subconscious into a 120-page piece of film genius? But, you know, most of my subconscious is filled with old horror films, so that's what I write mostly, I guess.
Horror? What kind of horror film are you working on?
Me? I'm, like, looking to redefine the vampire movie, okay? Like, tons of people make vampire flicks, like popular characters, but me, I'm going to be doing the real deal. Like, not only is it going to be scary, but it's going to be believable.
You have a copy of your script around here?
A good writer always does in this town. Hey, you in the business? Because, man, I got tons of ideas for movies. In fact, I should give you one of my completed screenplays. This one's still a work in progress.
Give me your vampire script.
All right, here.
Now, did you have any collaborators?
I really can't talk about it. He likes his privacy.
You will tell me who he is.
His name? He just... Man, he goes by Julius. That's all I know. I'm supposed to meet him tonight. He's just a weird beach bum under the Santa Monica Pier. Man, why are you doing this to me?
Thank you for your cooperation, David. Remember, about all this? Shh. What else is going on in here? Haha. I definitely chose the right character for dialogue.
Oh my god! My work is done.
What the? You found a business card from Brothers Salvage in Santa Monica at the latest murder scene. Oh, okay. You finally located Muddy Mike, though you won't be collecting any bounty money, as he's become the latest victim of the serial killer. Where'd he even go? More beds without sheets. Wait, actually, those are sheets. They're just disgusting. Eight. Wow. Okay, I have 10 experience. What did I want to focus on? I think just shooting. Oh no, it was computer and computer and what's the other one? Lockpicking. Security. Wits is really good. I could probably get this. Defense and hacking. Let's do that. Okay, got his screenplay. You've been successful in your quest to obtain David Hatter's collaborator's name. It's Julius, one of the thin bloods that hangs out at the beach in Santa Monica.
Hop in.
Sure, why not? So I've got two things to do here. I have to go to Brothers Salvage and the beach.
Lovely
Pay visits to
evening.
my blood dolls too. Okay, we're at the asylum. And how'd that go, Parker? Ass feels a little loose, but you don't remember? See if Heather's here. Nope, okay. Check my email while I'm here. 3 unread. A gambit has been played. The king leaves himself open. Open immediately. Dear, dear duckling. Hi, guess who? No guess. Because it's more fun that way, that's why. Oh, kitten, have you already forgotten? It's me, Jeanette. I was just sitting here in my big, boring bedroom, all by my lonely self, and I noticed I was missing something. You. Amuse me, please. Oh, yeah, I'm on my way, Jeanette. Business in Hollywood. LaCroix. I have a certain financial interest in a restaurant in Hollywood called the Cavaletti Cafe. I've made an offer on the establishment that is more than generous, but it seems that the owners are remiss to accept. It is my understanding that a renowned food critic named Tommy Flayton will be writing an article about the restaurant very soon. Please intercept him there and make sure the review is unfavorable. LaCroix's an asshole. Still can't read these books. No blood there. I'll go to the asylum and get some.
I missed you. Did you miss me?
Terribly. Let me show you how sorry I am. Yeah, I remember that place from the... that it told me, Brother Salvage. Oh, man. Hey, Knox, what's going on?
Yeah, not much. Just waiting around for my master.
The master you couldn't talk about?
Okay. I guess I can tell you about it. Oh, man, his name's Bertram Tongue. He's a Nosferatu.
What's he like?
Oh, man.
Well, I know him.
He's like the only vampire I know, but, well, he seems pretty damn powerful. Oh, man, when he's looking at you, it's like he's really spinning your brain, you know? It's crazy. Man. But I guess that's the Nosferatu's thing, you know? They, like, know everything. Yes.
Yeah, I guess I didn't notice this guy before. How does he get in touch with you?
It's crazy. He just appears out of, like, thin air. The first time he appears, bam! Like he give me a goddamn heart attack.
Oh, man. Why did he choose you?
Bertram says he's needed someone to do some things. Oh, man, he's been watching me work as a bounty hunter for a while. Bam! He picked me. Oh, man, it's so cool. It's like a job promotion, only I get to, like, live forever and stuff.
Can you tell me what he has you doing?
Oh, man. Wow. Bertram. This Asian dude has been poking around Santa Monica. Bertram thought he might be a vampire or something like a vampire. I don't know.
Yeah, of course. Guess who copyright claimed my YouTube video for this song, though? I guess the company that owns it. So I had to mute the YouTube video. Tell me about this Asian dude.
Oh man, this guy, this thing got wise to me. Now instead of me watching him, he's watching me, you know? I see this guy appear around me all the time, like off in the distance watching me, he'll warp up next to me. Oh man, oh, disappear.
I've seen it as well.
It's freaking me out. I know this thing is totally tiny. I want to put a bullet in its head, but who knows if that'll do anything.
wait until I talk to Bertram then. Hell if I know where he disappeared to. It's messed up.
Yep, I don't know. Well, so I didn't have to mute it. They just put ads in my video for having the song. So that might be what those people do, but I don't know. Want me to take care of it?
Hell yeah! Right on! Okay, like I said, he's some kind of Asian vampire thing, you know? The only clue I got is this driver's license that he dropped once while I was tailing him. He's so freaked out that I haven't even had a chance to check it out.
I'll look into it for you.
Right on! Just come back and let me know the job's done so I can stop freaking out. Oh, man. Maybe I'll see Bertram by then.
Alright, see ya. I have too much crap. $2. Oh, it's probably like key items. Oh, nope, this is everything. I'm blind. I don't see a driver's license. Let's just see what this says. Knox is being stalked by an Asian vampire. He wants it to go away and has asked for your help. He has given you a license in the hopes it will provide some useful info. Okay, but where is it? Oh. California driver's license. The name on the license is Virgil Crumb. Okay. Brother Salvage. Hard to drink her blood. Daddy's here to get a little more sugar. What the f? Oh no! God dang it. Fuck.
Hop in.
What's the hops, bro?
Okay. Retrace my steps. Back to Asylum. At least we can skip through Tripp's dialogue or whatever his name was. Just need to get that quest. I don't know. I'll try and give my opinion on that when I beat the game and I've met everybody. If I had to guess right now without knowing all the characters, I'd say it's Beckett, but
I missed you. Did you miss me?
man.
Yeah, not much.
Oh, man, not...
Okay.
Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man, this... Hell yeah! No, the picture on the license isn't him. I don't know why he had it, but, well, it might help you find out where he is and what he's doing. Right on! Just come back and let me know the job's done so I can stop freaking out. Oh, man! It's awesome! Man, after that first date with vampire blood, it's like the best drug. Oh, man, I'm telling you, it's like... Well, it didn't mess me up. It just made me feel like I was better at everything. I felt like a god just sucking on that...
Oh, he told me about that.
Hey, you. I love my dolly.
It's a nice dance. You see Jeanette. Yeah. Dressed well, dancing like an idiot. Stolen artifact. Ankaran sarcophagus stolen from museum.
It is pleasure. I mean, a pleasure to see you again.
What's going on in Santa Monica?
The tide goes out, the tide comes in, and then it waves goodbye again. It'll take me a few years to wake this city up.
Are you lonely?
Oh, sweetheart. Desperately these nights. I'm just a lonely little girl on a rainy day. Know any games we can play?
I know something we can do, but I'm not sure it's possible.
Oh, well, it's a little different, but entirely possible. Come sit next to me on the bed. I'll show you.
Oh. Vampire fun?
So bored.
So bored. Did they ever explain what that is? I guess it's not real sex.
All alone.
Okay, I guess that's it. Use your computer now, bae. Nectar of the Gods. From Vandal Cleaver. Miss Vorman, your humble servant has done his all to provide you with yet another batch of the finest sanguine spirits. And I apologize for not pouring it when you asked. Last time. Forgive me. Unlike you, I'm an imperfect being. Julian Johnson. Look, Miss Vorman, I'm really sorry to do this, but the men won't work there anymore. They say it's haunted. Jeanette. Why are you always so mean? Birdie's not so bad once you get to know him. You're the disgusting one. No, your bitchy attitude is tearing us apart. Blah, 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 blah. Oh. Yeah, I guess so. LaCroix. Johnson. Gotcha. Yeah, that's strange. Man, if I had to choose between being a vampire with supernatural powers or having sex ever again, I'd probably go powers and immortality. Oh yeah, also it's pleasurable to feed too, so that's probably the same sort of like satisfaction or whatever. So not much of a sacrifice, I guess. Okay, Asian vampire. Now I have to go to Brothers Salvage. Then I'll go back downtown and get some money. Tracked down the killer. Okay. That didn't look like the same guy. Okay, thanks, Parker. Huh. Oh, okay. Nice. I just got fucked. Oh, it doesn't do anything. See you, prick. What? What the heck? Okay, here we go. I'm gonna get you. Oh. It's not stopping me. Oh, fire might. Ah. Okay. Get on my Ithaca.
No! Back off, vampire! Stay the fuck back! I did nothing to you!
What's the matter? Afraid of a fair fight? Tell me why you did it.
What the hell do you care? I don't give a damn if you understand.
All the same, I'd love to hear your explanation.
Why? So you can pass judgment on me? So you can decide if those murderers deserve to be gutted? You'll never know how it feels. Never!
Try. Make me understand.
My family, my children were butchered by small-time criminals just looking to rob a house, steal a car, take whatever. No sense to any of it. No plan, no ransom. Just kill them because why? Because they were there, in the way?
Probably nothing you could have done.
Not one of them paid. My whole family dead, my life gone. I'm supposed to let that happen?
Those murders were your revenge?
Revenge, justice, whatever you want to call it. All I thought about is taking these
he's a werewolf.
animals, ripping them to shreds and licking their blood from my claws.
You have to have more control. You gave into the beast inside of you. You got them, it's over. You can get on with life.
I don't know. Butchering those bastards was the first time I felt anything since my family was torn from me. I'm sure there are others out there whose crimes have gone unpunished.
So, he's a vigilante. That's the beast talking. It has a hold on you.
At least I put it to use. How many vampires have used their abilities for a just cause? At least I did something.
You better practice more control or you'll end up answering to the sheriff.
I can't turn my back on the evil in this world.
Well, you better not turn your back on the Masquerade.
I won't answer to anyone and you'll never take me alive, vampire. No one will take from me again. No one! Either we go our separate ways here or one of us dies.
I'll waste no more time on you. Don't be surprised when you wake up staked. Just remember you made me do this. Kill him myself or let the other vamps take care of him? I don't think it's my problem. So I'm just gonna leave him be. It's a problem for like LaCroix to take care of or something. Okay. Failed. You let the serial killer go, thereby allowing his killing spree to continue unchecked. I hope you feel good about yourself. Well, whatever. He said he was killing villains, and I don't think I personally don't feel like it's my problem, so. No, I did him a favor. He'll probably do me a favor and not mention me.
What do you need?
Met your ghoul Knox.
I know you did. Sharp kid. Can track like a bloodhound. I watched him work for a while before I approached him. I had no idea how eager he would be to help.
You knew I did?
I knew you would. I had him watching you-know-who for me. It was inevitable you'd pass through her joint. I told him to keep an eye out for you, gave him lines to feed you, the whole bit.
Sure didn't seem like he was expecting me.
Come on, fledgling, don't ever think you're ahead of the ball in this game. No matter what action you take, some kindred you never even met already foresaw it and found a way to profit from it.
Peace. Okay. Okay, Asian vampire. Oh yeah, track down the guy at... bail bonds. Fall back. Oh yeah, thank you. Hey Parker, if you click the settings like cogwheel on the video and then do show advanced stats, what does it say that my latency to broadcaster is? I'm on like the
Hey,
low
why don't
latency
you call me
beta,
sometime?
but I don't know if it's
Area
working.
code 323 KL5 KTRK.
What
Looks
was
like
his
somebody's
name?
been waiting in the queue
Crap.
quite a while to speak to yours truly.
Virgil Crumb. Maybe that's his real name. I
So,
don't
caller,
know.
why aren't you asleep?
Insects.
Insects? As in you have an insect problem? Or chirping crickets are keeping you up? Or
Drunken
you have
nudity.
nightmares about them?
Cash
Help
paid
me
in
out
full.
No.
Subject's corpse identified being held at medical clinic morgue.
Crawl into your mouth or your ears or your nose. You can't prevent.
You discovered that Virgil Crumb, the man identified on the license Knox gave you, is dead and being kept in the medical center morgue. Perhaps you can find further clues there. Okay, we'll go to the clinic. I'm gonna go to the pawn shop too and sell all this valuable stuff I have. It should be an option. It should be like show advanced or something. Here, let me see. I could just check myself too. What? How am I still hosting Sacriel? Doesn't make sense. What? Maybe I have to refresh. Yeah, there we go. Oh yeah, it's like 2 seconds, I think. Wow. That's awesome. So there's only like a 2-second delay. Alright. Pawn shop. Sell this crap.
Thanks for coming back. What you need?
Alright, here's what we got today.
Alright. I may as well sell my light clothing, right? Can't sell. Never mind. Sell the gold ring. Sell the morphine. Description. Watch. Fancy watch. The faceplate says Quantum Limited Edition. This is the kind of watch that comes with its own matching luxury vehicle. Stereo. Silver ring. Okay, I think that's all the junk. $200. Oh yeah, I forgot about the chalice. 0. I guess not. I haven't really done any fighting besides the vampire hunter. Okay, oh yeah, medical center. Okay. That'll fill it up too? That's awesome. Actually, wasn't the morgue over here? Oh yeah, here we go. This is new. The vamp. Oh, dead. Perhaps you can find further clues. Is there supposed to be a clue here? Foxy Boxes key. Oh. You have found a key card to something called Foxy Boxes in the morgue while looking for anything belonging to Virgil Crumb. The man on the license Knox gave you. This should hopefully help you to locate Knox's Asian vampire. Okay, now we go to Foxy Boxes. Gotcha. Don't remember where that was. I think it's on the other side. Near Asylum. Yeah, Heather's at my apartment. You were here for that. I haven't seen the goth clothes yet that you have a hard-on for. Yeah, she pretty much did, yeah. I think that was in part 2, not part 3. If I remember right. My initial observations of the city indicate that the Cainites here are both scattered and unorganized. There are 3 individuals of note, but they seem to be involved in some sort of dispute. I shall continue to watch and listen. These Cainites are a curious and fragile race. They waste the gift of their immortality on petty schemings and fleshly gain. We will have little problem making this city our own. It seems that my presence here has been noted by one of the Cainites, and Nosferatu, I believe they are called. He has entrusted the responsibility of my surveillance to a bumbling mortal fool. I have begun to follow this so-called spy, a small, amusing respite from my usual duties. I have drawn the attention of a newcomer, an agent of the Prince, oh God, who has discovered the corpse of Virgil Crumb. I know very little about this individual, but they seem much more resourceful than most Cainites I have observed. I will prepare myself in the event that our paths cross because an altercation seems imminent. If I do not survive, let my last report state that Santa Monica is ripe for the taking. We'll find little resistance if we come in force. Oh God. Okay. Virgil? Whoa. Crossbow master. Pyro crossbow. Oh, damn. An advanced version of the ancient Chinese weapon. It silently fires 1 bolt at a time and ignites the tip to deal aggravated damage. I like how they emphasize silently. Nice. Yeah, that guy wasn't so bad. I'm glad I put points in shooting. You've destroyed the Asian vampire. Knox will be relieved. I like that they've made a lot of the fights pretty unique. Like there was the fast shotgun guy. Now this guy with the katana and the crossbow. Some of them are like just straightforward, like enemies rushing at you and smorking, though. Okay. Let's go talk to Knox.
No. Hey! So, like, how you doing on that thing we talked about?
I did it. You don't have to worry about it anymore.
Oh, thank God! Oh, man! Yes! That thing was hounding me like every night. Look, still haven't heard anything from Bertram. Sorry, okay? I'll still let him know, but for now, I have no way to repay you.
Any idea what that thing was?
Bertram said it's like a vampire. It's different, you know? It's like what they have in China instead of vampires. You see, lots of them have been coming to California for some reason. I don't know.
Yeah, it's because I had, like, no combat skill at all. Well, it's also, he was hard, Bishop Vic was hard too, because I couldn't get super close because he had a shotgun. So I just had to, like, pelt him with my little pistol. That's interesting, I better be going. Okay. Cool. I'll go downtown now and get money. Oh yeah, beach. Yeah, beach first for Julius. I don't know what you're talking about with the pistol. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. Well, hey, I did work with it in that fight, man. It might have won me the fight. Oh, I like how he's alone now. Wooden stake. That might be convenient.
What do you want?
You Julius?
No.
You talk too much, Julius.
Please.
Oh my God.
I don't know. I didn't mean to. I don't understand what I am. I didn't know.
You know what the penalty is, Julius? Do you?
I'm so sorry. Please. I'll never do it again.
No, I don't want to kill him. Julius, the punishment for talking is death.
No. Oh, God.
They aren't my rules, you understand? Okay, there we go. Whew.
Please, find your heart. Please, find your heart.
If I let you go and they find out, I could be risking my life.
You could let me go. I promise. I would leave Los Angeles. I swear.
Oh, man. Why can't I just dominate? What's my Masquerade at? I'm full, so I don't need to restore it. So I'm gonna let him go. If you did, you would have to leave and never, I mean never, come back.
I will. I promise. Please, but find your heart.
Alright, you leave LA, but if I see you again ever, I'll kill you on the spot.
Thank you. Oh, thank you.
Remember, Julius, never come back in this lifetime. Leave immediately. Alright. He allowed Hatter's collaborator Julius to flee town with the understanding he is never to return. You should inform BB that he's been taken care of. Yeah, if I had to restore like a Masquerade point, I probably would have killed him, but I don't need to. I think I did need humanity too. What the? Oh. Because I had to kill that guy at the Peep Show Club. Okay. Next. I think that's it. I'm gonna go downtown and get money. What is this? Oh. Also, yeah, they were probably never told the rules, so that's not fair. Oh, okay. That's kind of cool. Cab's over here. Oh, crap.
Hey, need a date?
Yeah, there's like so many different ways to do some of these. It's pretty cool.
Somewhere.
For now, just drive downtown. I was debating being Bruja and just going Smork, but there's like no reason to. All the meat of this game is in the characters and the dialogue. Okay, let's go get some money. I think it's this way. Excuse me. Excuse me. Get out of the way. Okay, yeah, I'll try that.
There you are. I was beginning to think you ditched me.
So I'll like overfeed, see if it fills that chalice thing.
Money, right? I've got your cut right here.
Nice. Only 125 tonight. Yeah, this game has a ton of potential, like if they made a new one. Could easily stand up there with like Fallout and Skyrim, that sort of thing. Or I guess not. I mean, those games are more open world. This is more like a Mass Effect, I guess, or like KOTOR. But yeah, if they did it right, like this is awesome. It's just like KOTOR and Mass Effect, except it's like the vampire world. Okay, so I got my money. I'm gonna go feed on my ghoul. That's in Skyline. Pretty sure I live on floor 4. Yep. Do I have anything? Nope. He's not wearing the goth stuff.
It's you. Earlier tonight, you weren't following me, were you? I had this feeling like I was being watched. Maybe it's nothing, but I'm still a little shook up.
Oh, man. It wasn't me. It could be one of a number of people who want me dead,
Want you dead? Why? How could anyone think of harming someone so extraordinary?
I don't want her to get killed. If I let her leave my service, I think they'd probably just kill her anyway, though, right? Why not? Promise me to stay indoors until this is over.
I will.
Alright, let's get some blood. See if this fills the chalice. Nope, 0. Maybe it's combat only. Didn't it specifically say combat? As you kill enemies, yeah. I think it's combat only. Okay, back to Hollywood. Bethesda still did a great job with Fallout 3. Alright, which way? This way.
Where to?
Just drive. That big RPG of this year? Which RPG? Okay. We have to go talk to Tommy Flayton. Gotta go talk to Vivi. And I need to figure out what Ginger Swans is. Oh, Pillars of Eternity, okay. Those games are supposed to be really good. I don't know if they'd be for me, though. I hate party management, man. I'm so bad at it. And that's like 6 people. What? I'm supposed to pay LaCroix a visit? I don't want to see LaCroix.
Look who's back.
Vivi.
Couldn't stay away, could you?
About Hatter.
Mm-hmm.
Here's Hatter's screenplay.
Oh, I suppose I should just tear it up. But I can't. I can't rip up the product of that man's soul. Here, would you tear it up for me?
Do it yourself, you pompous poser, Torador crybaby. Sure.
Thanks.
Found out the name of his source.
I mean, did you?
It's taken care of.
It must have been difficult. But take some comfort in knowing if you hadn't, someone else would have had to. I do appreciate your help. A lot.
How much do you appreciate it?
Yeah, it's not a lot, but it should be enough to buy yourself something a bit more appropriate for a personal acquaintance of Velvet Velour.
How generous. I had another question. I don't think she has anything else to tell me, actually. $400, nice. He allowed Hatter's collaborator Julius to flee town with the understanding he's never to return, thereby protecting the Masquerade. Oh, so I still got a Masquerade point. And I got to keep my humanity. I don't know if killing that guy would have lowered my humanity, but probably. Okay. Okay, let's go to the cafe.
Lovely evening.
Well, I'm still looking for Ginger Swan stuff, too. Don't get it twisted. Cafe Cavaletti. Definitely not that place. But this is it. Oh, maybe not. Lacy Lingerie.
Right, buddy. Go your own way.
Cafe Cavaletti. Oh, here we go. You the critic?
More flatbread and olive oil. And take back the Chardonnay and open up a Chianti. Let it breathe for 20 minutes and then bring it out with a ziti. Okay?
I just wanted to...
Wanted to know what? Interrupt me while I'm working? Do you understand that this is an important opening, and I, emphasize I, am going to make or possibly break this restaurant?
I just thought I'd say hi.
Hello. Now go get yourself some onion rings or hot wings or whatever it is you eat. The refined palate of a true gourmand is, oh, to put it in a language you can relate to, trying to decide if this place is thumbs up or thumbs down.
I better leave or your thumb's going to make an appearance in your ass. Who are you?
Me, Tommy Flayton, the food authority of Los Angeles, food critic for the biggest paper on the West Coast, radio personality for the KTLK, Chower Hour. Maybe if I reviewed more Pancake Huts, you'd know me.
I just love your work.
Always good to meet someone with similar tastes.
Can't I just dominate? I don't want to, like, kill him. No, I
You're
can't go
wasting
through
my
with this.
time. Oh, hey, waiter. I asked for a Cabernet Sauvignon, not a Merlot. Next thing you know, he'll be bringing sparkling grape juice. Ugh.
I'm not the waiter, but you are just the man I wanted to talk to. That typo.
I'm not sure exactly what you mean.
Here we go. You will write a bad review. A terrible one.
Yes. I'm going to write a review that will destroy this restaurant.
Good, good. I'll be leaving now that my work is done. You were successful in your attempt to get Tommy Flayton to give the Cafe Cavaletti a bad review. Better check your email sometime soon. Ginger Swans. Okay. That's gotta be like a hint about something in the city. We don't know that they're a nice family. What is this? Oh. Maybe he'll know.
You made good time. Hand me the item.
He didn't have it.
Did he at least make a good excuse?
He muttered something about a ginger swan. Mean anything to you?
Ginger swan. Swan. Not an animal. A name. Brings back a lot of memories. 70 years ago, wasn't a man in this city that wouldn't have given up his family, career, or anything else for one night with her.
Where do I find her?
That depends. You believe in an afterlife? Ginger Swan's been dead since the 50s. 20 years after, there were still grown men weeping at her grave. I don't know how she's relevant.
Damn, she must have
but I
been good at what
faith
she
you'll
does.
Figure it out.
I'll see what I can do. Isaac's courier told you he stashed the tape someplace safe, but the only clue you have are the words Ginger Swan. You have since discovered that Ginger Swan is a deceased movie star. Internet cafe. Or, oh yeah, graveyard maybe. Well, I'm still gonna go with my canon choice. Okay, not here. Could be S. Swan Ginger. Swan, a name synonymous with beauty and the glamour to this day, was a great celebrity of the late 40s and early 50s. Her credits included such movies as Gilded Hummingbirds and When No Means Yes. After her passing in 1954, she was interred in the Hollywood Forever Cemetery Mausoleum. Okay. That just tells me I need to go to the mausoleum. Alright, Parker, good luck with the studies, man. Yep, it'll be in the VODs or YouTube, depending on when I upload it, so no worries. Good luck, buddy. You said your final was Friday? I think that's what you said, but I don't know. Okay, gotta find her grave. One Wednesday, one Friday? Oh god. Yeah, good luck, man. Don't let me distract you. Just Chad. Said she was in a mausoleum, so it's probably the big one at the end. Oh, what do you know?
Whoa there, Slick. Might want to think about knocking next time I damn near blew your hat off. Thought you might be a zombie.
Why would you think I was a zombie?
Who else would be waltzing in here in the middle of the night? Name's Romero. I'm the caretaker here. Well, that is, I don't exactly keep people from getting in, although that is part of my job. No, you see, I'm here to make sure nothing gets out.
What do you mean?
See, it's like this. Every night around this time for the past, several months now, the dead have been getting up with an itch to stroll down Hollywood Boulevard. Nobody knows why, but they're working on it. Till they figured out they needed a volunteer to patch the problem, and I stepped forward. Problem temporarily solved, the Baron's happy, I get to shoot zombies, and guarantee I get my blood for another month. I've carved out a nice niche here.
What's causing the zombies to rise?
Who knows? Vampire necro hoodoo, toxic waste, solar radiation. The important part is, they continue to rise up, and I get to put them down. Everybody's a winner.
Sounds like fun.
You're telling me. As far as I know, I'm the only person around Hollywood who considers marksmanship an art. A lot of the stiffs around here used to be asshole celebrities, too. Bonus. I love my job, what can I say? By the way, hey, you wouldn't be interested in watching the place while I go handle some business, would you? I'm not supposed to leave, or it might end up in a zombie holocaust or something. Like one time these goths snuck in. Ooh, wasn't pretty.
What do I have to do?
I'll be back in about 5 minutes. If you should see any zombies in that time, you need to put them down. Now, they're dead, so you're either going to have to hack them up good, or shoot them in the head. Just don't let them bite you.
Why, do you turn into a zombie if they bite you?
No, just hurts like a bitch.
Alright, I'll take over, but you'd better come back in 5 minutes or I'm leaving.
Fantastic. Only one rule. Nothing gets out. Keep them away from the front and back gates. Here, this might come in handy. Back in 5.
Remington M700. Got it, goodbye. $55 damage. This is a standard rifle for sport hunting. It has to be reloaded after each shot. Alright. There's a zombie. I'm not sure where I'm supposed to be looking for them. Shit. What the hell? Headshot's insta-kill. I'm gonna use this. Get away from my gate. Nice aim. bastards.
Figures they'd come out while I was gone. Guess that means they're learning. Give me a hand finishing off the last of them, would you?
No need, really.
Nice. Whole time I was getting that six-pack, I kept thinking, I might have made a mistake. Can't believe I missed out on tonight's action. Yeah, they'll be back tomorrow night. Hey, let me give you something for the assist.
Sure, what you got?
What have I got to give? I can give you a couple boxes of ammo, or if you need it, I can try to improve your aim with a gun.
I don't need ammo because I can't shoot. Teach me how to use a firearm.
When you fire, keep your eyes on the target even after you shoot. And use the sight, that's what it's there for. And style doesn't count for jack if you can't hit anything. Keep that Glock to the side crap in the movies. Would you look at the time? $1 Million Midnight.
Nice. You raised my range combat.
That movie's about to start. Tonight's Teen Mummy meets Hercules Jr. Keep the sun off your face, Ace. See ya.
Yeah, goodbye. Okay. Yeah, that was annoying. I'm glad it wasn't, like, broken. Alright, I'll keep an eye out for it, Parker. And also what you said about the side boss, I'll keep that in mind, too. Good luck, man. Okay. Kept the zombies from spilling out. Injure Swan. Oh, I still need to go to the cemetery for that. Let's go ahead. Glad I wasted that time. What am I looking for? Oh, these all open. Horror tape. A battered video cassette. The labeling is cheap and worn. You can barely make out Devil Spawn Flesh Feast 1. And the logo, which looks somewhat like DMP. It appears this tape has changed hands more than a few times. You've discovered the tape Isaac has been looking for hidden in Ginger Swan's tomb. It's extremely worn, and the only discernible marking on it say Devil Spawn Flesh Feast and DMP. Bring the tape back to Isaac. That's pretty messed up. Yeah, that is important. Otherwise, they're freaking assholes. Man, I remember having to do that with those VCRs. You had to like twist the tape to rewind. God, that was annoying. And then you would get messed up parts that were like so screwy and irreparable or irreparable. Alright. Go back to Isaac. Oh yeah, jewelry. Where was that place? Friggin' chicken. Can't just go in the front.
Don't have it, do you?
All this for a tape? They have this thing called online shopping now.
I didn't doubt you'd find this. And I apologize if I was overly imperious before. A reflex action. I get a lot of young blood in here forgetting their place. I'll assist you as reasonably as I can with your task. But first, this tape. I'm in a hurry to find out what's behind all the hype, so get comfortable.
Uh-oh.
I do have a feeling that whatever's here may be of use to both of us.
What are those?
Help me, please.
Oh God. Okay.
It's more disturbing than I was led to believe. You can understand my concern now, can't you?
That was sick. Why the hell did I need to see that?
It just so happens that around the time this snuff film started circulating, the Nosferatu disappeared. I tried to elicit their help in tracking down the source, and for the first time in all these years, I was dismayed by their absence.
So you think this tape has something to do with their disappearance?
I assume it does. It's awfully coincidental otherwise. And those creatures. I don't know how many professional FX houses could pull those off. There's a problem, though, in that the film's incomplete. The first half is damaged. We need a complete copy.
Where do we find a better copy?
Behind the spit-shine gloss of the Hollywood Dream Factory, there's another city churning out a vile byproduct for the furtive consumption of a debauched audience. I have no doubt the film's found its way to another smut peddler. I'd ask around.
Smut, eh? Well, alright, I'll go take a look around. Oh. Oof. Isaac wants a complete version of the snuff film. He suggested you talk to smut peddlers in Hollywood. Well, I know of one.
I'll scream.
What can I do for you, Slick?
Maybe I can use some of your stuff. Show me what you got. A baton, pills, and that's it. Oh.
What can I do for...
Got a few questions.
Yeah?
You ever heard of Death Mask Productions?
Those guys. Yeah. Yeah, I heard of them. Why do you want to know?
I might be in the market for some of their products.
Really? You a cop?
Do I look like 5-0 to you? I'm just trying to get some info.
All right. Listen. I'll tell you a little bit, but if anyone comes asking, you never heard it from me. They produce only the most hardcore video. I'm not even talking black market here, more like black hole market. Not the kind of product you want to get mixed up in.
Yeah, what kind of stuff?
The kind of stuff that gets you put in jail for just talking about it, all right? Snuff films is just the tip of the iceberg. I only seen one of their videos, and I swear I couldn't eat for a week.
Oof. Really? Is the stuff in their videos real?
Real enough that every cop in 5 states has been trying to track these guys down. They are bad news, pal. You want some advice from me? Stop thinking whatever you're thinking and get your ass back to Kansas.
Look, Flynn, I need to find these guys. Where are they?
Forget it, man. I don't even know what the hell you're talking about. Huh? What? Who are they? Seriously, get the hell out of here.
Tell me what you know.
Okay. Look, all I know is that a guy calls on the payphone down the street every once in a while. He'll say something like, the moon is a terrible mistress, or some creepy shit like that.
Yeah, and then what?
And then all you have to say is, who walks the night with demons of dread. Supposedly you'll be told where to meet the guy to pick up product. I don't know for sure. I never tried it. It scared the shit out of me.
See ya.
Hey, wait. Look, you might as well know this. Word on the street is that they didn't even make the video. They're just distributing it. No one even knows where it comes from. I'm telling you, man, whatever you're in, get out of it now.
I wish I could, Flynn, but I'm in for good. Later. Alright. Flynn, the proprietor of the Sin Bin, has given you the secret message to relay to the anonymous caller who calls on one of the payphones down the street by the red spot. Then you'll be told where to pick up the tape.
The moon is a mysterious mistress.
Who walks the night with demons of
The
dread.
Lucky Star Motel, room 2. Don't be long.
I'll be there. Okay, room 2. The anonymous caller has told you to go to the Hollywood Lucky Star Motel, room 2.
The moon is ours, everyone's in dream.
4, 6. What the hell? There was no one waiting for you at the Hollywood Lucky Star Motel, but you did find a key to the internet cafe. Okay.
What's wrong?
Whatever.
Here we go. Hey, what's up, Joey Charm? I don't think so. I just got the unofficial patch with the plus add-on or whatever it was called. It might have added some graphic changes, but I don't know. Okay. Oh, little bastard. God dang it, hit him. There is a graphics overhaul? Hmm. What the hell? Weird animal shit. Jeez, that's not happening. Yeah, I definitely agree with you. Like, how old is this game? It's super old, but it's got so many like cool things going on. And the writing's awesome. Jesus. Yeah, so 14 years old.
Jesus, man, what the fuck is going on up there? Dead, everyone slaughtered up. Oh, God. Shh. Don't make any noise. They'll hear us.
Who are you? You work for DMP?
Yeah, me, no. Fuck it. Yeah, I'm with DMP. You 5-0?
The hell is going on? Those are the same creatures on your tape.
Yeah, I know, but we didn't make that shit. I mean, one of the guys stole it, found it at the creepy house in the hills. We just copied it and put our names on it. Worse than anything we ever did. Worst thing I ever saw.
What mansion? Where is it?
Please, just get me out of here. Oh, no. Ah!
What? God damn it, this thing sucks. What the heck? Oh, here we go. Complete tape. You've acquired the complete snuff film from the video company. Return and show it to Isaac. Whoa. What the heck was that? Bastards. It, like, told me to go to one of these computers or something. Subarashi. Hi, I'm Ayako. Let's English practice. Your homestay, how it is. America must be so coolest. You are in Hollywood? Are you in a movie? President Kenta and I ate okonomiyaki off of Yokohama. That extremeness was tasty. What is eaten in America? Does they eat the Japanese food? I must investigate. Are Americans have long legs? Are you date American boy? Is the image sent? It is happy. Yeah, I heard about a TV show or something that was kind of based on this. What came first? The games or the TV show? 'Cause there's a lot of vampire games too, right? This is like just the latest one. This weekend I go to the hot spring where my family has been attached. I am excited very. When we are the child, is Yuki, which is the friend to us, remembered? She's also inquire about thing in America. Is the pleasant time past? Send many images due to me. Hey. Games came first. And then they made a show based on the games. It's kind of cool. Dude, my Prussians totally rushed your Franks last night in Eurocraft. Playing tonight? Also, that girl that sits next to me in science talked to me today. She totally wants me to do her. No, dude, your mom. Your mom. Your mom. What are you doing to me, Tupacula? I said cover me, not die like a little bitch. One more foobar and you're out of the clan. People email each other about this stuff? Really? I just straight snatched the new Troika game. If you hackster the code, you can unlock Clan Chocula. Okay. What am I supposed to do? Oh, go to Isaac. I need ammo now, too. Did you watch the show, Joey? Where can I get ammo? Oh yeah, this spot. Red spot. Oh, that's messed up. What did you think of it? Did it do a good job?
Hola.
I'd like the special. Alright, let's get some ammo. Got tons of money now. Get all that Anaconda ammo. A little bit of MAC-10. 38's useless. Ithaca. Block. Bolts.
You ever think like all the world is one big video game and we are all characters in it? Whoa, that's like deep, man.
Oh, the light leather. Armor rating of 2 but hinders movement, resulting in -1 to dexterity. I think I'm fine with what I have. Okay, Isaac now.
Any luck?
Yeah, and those things on the tape, they're real.
Then this is no doubt the work of a fiend. Hand me the tape. There might be something on it that will give us some insight into what its motives are.
It was decent, the characters were great actors, but the story was too crammed for my liking. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know what you mean.
The house in the tape. I know it. It's in the hills. King's Way, if I'm not mistaken. My guess is that the fiend that made this tape is using these creatures to hound the Nosferatu, which would explain their sudden absence. They're trapped. Well, it's unfortunate that the prince needs you to see the Nosferatu, because it looks like this fiend knows how to get at them, and I doubt he's going to draw a map for you. Looks like King's Way is your only way in, unfortunately.
Guess I'll head to King's Way. Thanks,
I can
Isaac.
have a car drop you off when you're ready. If I don't hear from the Nosferatu within the next few nights, I'll tell LaCroix he's going to need a new leading man, and march a few of my own troops up the hill to finish the job.
Thanks, but I'll take a
If
cab.
I may give you one final word of warning, do not trust LaCroix. Do not play the damned politics of the Camarilla. This city hasn't needed them in a long time, and won't ever.
Who then should I trust?
That's for you to decide. I only know who you can't trust.
I'll remember that. Goodbye, Isaac. Okay. Isaac has identified the house in the snuff film as a house in the hills on King's Way. He has also surmised that you will need to confront the film's creator to gain access to the Nosferatu. Okay.
I'll scream.
Oh man, my allergies bugging me a little bit today.
Need a ride?
Yep. King's Way. See what else is around before I pick a door. 2 different doors, huh? I don't know. We'll just take this one. Oh, it's the same. don't think I can be stealthy here. My aim stays good when I stay crouched, though, so... What the heck is this house? Just made of, like, flesh. I have no clue what this thing is, but it looks evil. Need a research skill of at least 6. Okay. Well, this one costs 9. Yeah, this is a better deal. That'll boost my research. And then I'll do lockpick. Oh, that's pretty cheap for another lockpick point. TV show was made by Fox back in the day too. Imagine if they redid the TV show now, it would be so great. Yeah, that sounds pretty cool. Mummy wrap fetish. Gazing upon this mummified fetish, you feel a rush of vitality to your undead flesh. Increases passive healing rate by 20%. Nice. Okay. What the heck? Fleshy ball? Weird and disgusting fleshy ball. Hey, thanks for following, Joey. Glad you're enjoying what you're seeing. What's this? Fancy ring? Oh, I haven't had my camera on forever. Sorry about that. If I do that again, let me know. I turn it off for cutscenes sometimes and then I forget. Oops. What the hell is going on here? Oh, it's one of these guys. The Bloodmancer guys.
Ah, hello, young K-Knight. I see your face is not so lifeless. Your nerves not so deadened that you cannot express shock. Tell me, child, is my appearance that frightening? Or is it my knowledge of you that is so unnerving?
What the hell is going on in here? This place is a madhouse.
Oh, child of Cain. The sights in this haven pale in comparison to my ancestral estate. Comfort is a custom, and all of this artifice brings me closer to my home. Do not fear for my furniture, young one.
Yeah, the revolver's awesome. I've been leveling up my guns, so it's pretty accurate too, so. You're the one who made the tape, aren't you?
Oh yes, the tape. Merely a test. Certainly not intended to fall into mortal hands. Fortunately, we are in the capital of mortal trickery and illusion. So did the tape drive you to find me? From whence flows your longing, child?
I don't know really. What is going on down here?
To gouge out the eyes of the Camarilla. The sewers are clogged with my creations. I will kill or drive the Nosferatu from their pestilent nests. Without the sewer rats to guide them, the Camarilla will be blind to the Sabbat's designs.
Ah, so you're one of those Sabbat assholes, and this is your plan?
It is not for me. It's for the will of the Sabbat. The Camarilla is stunted, dead and festering in the womb. Good only as pawns of the fathers. Even now, they answer the call of the Ancient and seek to free him from his torpor.
The Ancient?
He slumbers within the Ankaran sarcophagus. One of the fathers whose return shall hearken the reckoning. Gehenna is at hand, and the Camarilla are unwittingly speeding us all toward our doom.
Maybe, maybe not. What about these creatures? Did you make them?
Blessed creatures. I have broken through their mortal crust and drawn from them their greatest strength, mutability. I coax bone, weave flesh, and lay sinew tight until it strains to lash out.
Where did you get the raw materials for them?
Illegals, mongrels, half-bloods, and caitiff. The bane of society, kindred and kin. They are as of little consequence to authority as they are to me. It is a culling of sorts.
You're about to be cold, freak, and Daddy's gonna be doing the culling. The machines you create are brutal, broken, and ugly.
Perhaps, but they are exquisitely functional. Still, there's an uncanny elegance to even this, my most mercenary of designs.
Must have been a lot of work to create these machines.
Not too much for those of us able to give the gift of metamorphosis, young one. I know you have a cold appreciation for the aesthetic of my creations. I see awe and longing in your eyes.
Yeah, you see the longing to kill you.
Now, Camarilla whelp, let me see you fight your nature in the face of those who have embraced their beast. Deny yourself Cain's gifts and be torn asunder by my minions.
Bring it on. Easy. Didn't even take damage. You've defeated the Shmish Seamies in his lair at 609 King's Way and gained access to the sewers that will hopefully lead you to Nosferatu. Now go on and find them. You should also tell Isaac about this later. Yeah, the revolver put in some work there, that's for sure. I'm so glad I put points into the shooting. My character is like super weak besides that. I have like no strength or anything. I have 6 out of 6 bullets and 66 total. That's like super vampire right there. Ooh. Bastard. Clipboard. This looks like the clipboard of an employee of the Los Angeles Department of Water and Power, spring 2004. Monday the 24th. Initial investigations into the reports of the strange sightings in the LA sewers started today. Entered Quadrant 13 and will move into both 14 and 15 later on in the afternoon. Quadrant 13 seems normal. Tuesday the 25th. Quadrant 13 checked out, but heard unidentified noises at various points in both Quadrants 14 and 15. Called in to dispatch to confirm that no other inspectors were working in the area. There were none. Coordinates noted. Investigation into 16 tomorrow. Wednesday. Strange noises, undoubtedly some sort of animal. Heard again in Quadrant 16. I saw what may have been the animal at the intersection of corridors 63A and 64B, but could find nothing upon further investigation. There were strange prints in the mud on the edge of the corridor, almost hand-like, although it was difficult to make them out in the darkness. Thursday. More prints found in corridor 73D. They disappeared into what looked like an entrance into an older part of the sewers. Called dispatch to see if they had blueprints of the old sewer section, but they didn't. Requested advice on how to proceed, and dispatch told me to continue with caution tomorrow. Friday, 8 a.m. Began investigation of the older part of the sewers this morning. Saw again what I believe to be an animal, although I don't know exactly how to classify it. The skin seems bare, almost reptilian. I can hear it constantly, almost as if it is following me, although the echoes down here make it impossible to gauge distance. Friday at 9:15. Can't seem to raise dispatch on the radio, so unable to check in. There's a smell that has become more and more pronounced as I travel further into the old sewers. Undoubtedly, the carcass of an animal washed down here in the last big rain. Investigations continue. Friday, 11:30. Found the source of the smell and it looks to be human remains. Immediately called dispatch but was unable to reach them. The body seems to be that of a transient, but there are tears, massive tears in the flesh that indicate an animal may have recently fed upon the corpse. I have noted the coordinates of the body and am returning immediately to report my findings. Friday, 1:22. I've become temporarily lost in the old tunnels and repeated attempts to reach dispatch have ended in failure. The animal sounds I heard before have begun to approach again and I fear that I may be being hunted. As a precaution, I have unholstered my weapon. Friday, 5:30. Undoubtedly lost. I may have traveled deeper into the old sewers. Something is following me, I know it. Can't reach dispatch. Battery's running out in my flashlight. God help me, saw creature, some sort of monstrosity, teeth and blood. Can't get out, no more light, can't reach anyone. Please, oh God, what is that? Oh, he was writing that? The writing trails off, spattered with what looks to be blood. So while this thing was rushing at him, he's like, oh God, what is that? Alright. Where does all this lead? Oh, different ways in. What the hell is that singing? can't shoot through here. Oops. Anaconda rounds. Nice. Bolts. Oh, it's just a bunch of ammo, but I'm full up. High velocity rounds? Oh, nice. City Hall cover-up. Haunted sewers bricked over. Bodies never found. Ledger. This looks to be the weekly log of the Los Angeles Department of Water and Power. Reports concerning the recent hauntings in the sewer system have prompted the mayor to request a weekly log of all operations in the lower sewer sections 453 to 500. Log begins today, nothing to note, although I will say that I find the stories to be unsubstantiated and ridiculous. Both investigative teams this week report nothing of note, although one individual, who may be apt to nip at the flask more often than not, noted that he heard what he could only describe as whispers in one of his sweeps along Section 476. Undoubtedly, these were the product of an overactive and thoroughly soused imagination. Nothing to report. Operations normal. Things have been hectic with the recent rash of sightings in sections 498 and 499. Although mostly described as shadowy figures, the reports come from men whose word I trust. Discounting the usual stories about underground societies of displaced vagrants and rabid blind pets, I'm at a loss to explain these observations. I will join the teams tomorrow to see for myself what is going on down there. I traveled with the team down into the sections in question, and I must admit that I saw and heard things that I could not explain. More than once I heard the same whispers as described before, and I chased what I thought to be a figure down a corridor, only to turn the corner and find myself facing a brick wall. What looked to be an older section of the sewers that had been sealed up. There was no one in sight, although I could have sworn I heard laughter echoing in the darkness around me. I'll be forced to report my findings to the mayor himself on Friday. The mayor has sworn us all to silence concerning these new sightings, but has promised us an answer concerning a course of action within the week. Inquiries about previous LADWP records and reports have met with strange resistance. It seems that they have been sealed off for official reasons. Something is amiss down here. We received word from the mayor today that sections 475 to 500 will be sealed off permanently, and that no further inquiry into the matter will be tolerated. I have a few connections at the front office, and it seems that something like this has happened before. It's something that the city council doesn't want to become public. My contact said he couldn't say any more, and that if I said anything to anyone, he would deny any knowledge whatsoever. The sewer sections close tomorrow, and the city engineers have bricked up the corridors that lead to them. This office falls within section 482, so it will be closed as well. As no one has requested the ledgers, all materials and records concerning this will be left down here to rot with the ghosts. Sorry about that, but as no official eyes will ever see this, I figured I could wax dramatic on the last day. Log closed. That's messed up. And creepy. I'm guessing I'm gonna have to go into those sewers. I think I'm supposed to still go down here. Oh, that's cool. Really, all that? Oh my god. I just got jebaited. All right. Oh my god, I swear to God. Another creature down there. So the Nosferatu are the Camarillas, like eyes and ears. And that guy was trying to chase them off, I guess, to hurt the Camarilla. ShrekNet shortcut? Sesame. Unlock. Is this part of the add-on patch? Like the unofficial patch? My friend earlier was saying that the sewer level is like broken. Should I just take this skip right now, or should I go through the sewers? What's wrong with the sewers? I've heard it's horrible, but I don't know why. Long and tedious? Oh. Maze with tons of enemies, okay. Well, whatever, I'll do it. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm thinking too. May as well get the full VTMB experience, the good and the bad. Wait, was there something else in here? Yeah. Luckily, I got plenty of bullets. Whoa. Oh. That swim. This is the best they could do with a swimming animation? Pretty sure that's not how it works. Go there! What the f- What? Oh, what? It wouldn't let me move. Come on. I'm gonna make a save at this shortcut while I'm here anyway. In case this is like real cancer. New saved game. Shortcut. Alright. Oh, okay, the swim looked a little better there. What the heck? What? Okay. What did that do? Oh. Shit. What the? Go in, go in. What the fuck? Now these won't stop? Oh my gosh. Okay. Shortcut. Screw that. I see why they made a skip. What the hell is that? Oh, Jesus. Thing is disgusting looking. Ow. Just jump and you will land near our shore, for when you want to sneak inside without good old Gray noticing you. I hope you didn't get hurt too much by the bug stopper I set up. Find the Nosferatu? Oh, there's somebody.
What? Oh, you did not just try and run a trace on me. All right, take that. Oh yeah. I hope you backed up that server tonight. Boss is gonna be real pissed when his mom starts getting love letters from porn sites.
Hello?
What? Oh, yeah, hold on a sec. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? What are you using for security down there at Trash 80? Guys, it's called encryption. This is too easy. I'd let you off the hook, but stupidity always brings out the asshole in me.
Hey there.
Alright, yeah. Just 1 minute. No, nothing to worry about. Just a harmless email. Not a self-replicating embedded virus or anything. Wow, you really opened it. I can't believe you just opened it. What kind of a freaking idiot just opens it?
Maybe I'll just come back later.
What? Oh yeah, sorry. The name's Mitnick. I'm in charge of computer systems, network security, that kind of thing. You're the new kid, right? LaCroix's boy. Surprised you actually made it down here.
Surprise? What do you mean?
I've been following your progress on the cameras. Handled yourself pretty well with all of the creepy crawlers and the sewers. Like a bad sequel to Chad up there.
You saw that? I could have used some help up there.
Nothing I could do from here. Those old sewer systems are wired with punch cards and vacuum tubes, built back in the technological dark ages. Sorry, but I don't do analog, newbie.
What a cop-out. I'm looking for Gary.
Yeah, he knows why you're here. LaCroix must be pissed. But I hope you're not here looking for some payback. LaCroix knows better than to mess with Gary, sheriff or no sheriff.
I'm just here to talk. Where can I find him?
His room is just down the hall. You'll probably find him there. Or maybe he'll find you.
Few more questions? Tell me about this place.
The Warrens? Not much to tell. Just a bunch of us living down here, trying to stay off the radar. It ain't pretty, but it's home. Gary's the big man on campus. He's running the show.
Place looks pretty empty.
There's more of us than you'd think. They're around. Well, you won't see too many of the brood down here, but they'll be watching you. Go ahead. Me? Like I said, I'm the resident tech head. keep this place wired to the outside world. Gary wants me to keep it close on the street, and at the same time, I'm supposed to be upgrading the network.
Upgrading what? What were you gonna say?
Nothing. Forget about it. Like I said, just some network stuff.
Yeah, right. So what do you have to do?
I'm trying to add a few more network hubs in the city so we're covered in case of emergency. But Gary doesn't want anyone leaving until this whole thing with LaCroix blows over. Which basically leaves my freaking cheese hanging in the wind.
Maybe I can help you out.
Yeah, you do that? Man, that would really help me out. I could hook you up along the way. Make it worth your while. I got access to all kinds of goodies.
I'm in. What do I need to do?
I need a little time to set things up. Technical details. I'll send an email to your haven and tell you what needs to be done. That's all you need to know for now.
By the way, how did you end up down here, Mitnick?
Me? Before all this, I was a hacker. Good one, too. There wasn't a system I couldn't crack. Telcos, DOD, you name it. One time, I emailed the president all the nuclear missile activation codes. And the FBI was shitting their pants. Well, one day I ran across this system. Oh, totally dark. Unbelievable security. I fried 3 laptops trying to bust it. I worked on it for months. Didn't sleep much at all. I'd almost given up, but I caught a lucky break one night and finally broke in.
And what was it?
It was, Nosferatu database. Not even a really important one either. Which was probably the only reason I cracked it. I dug around for a while, got totally freaked out, and I unplugged. 2 hours later, guess who shows up at my door? Gary. And voila, here I am.
How's life, unlife since then?
Are you kidding? I love this shit. I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna win any beauty contests, but I wasn't too good looking before anyway. Now I get all the cool new toys, plus I just happen to get to live forever. Not a bad deal if you ask me. Go
Any more
ahead.
questions? Oh, that's all. Alright. Lead.
Bitch, I can't believe she got the cover of Glamourella this month.
What? What are you talking
Just
about?
Look at her. Too fat, big teeth, and her complexion. Does she wash her face with a cheese grater?
Slow down, cowgirl. Who exactly are we talking about here?
I mean, like anyone ever knew who Tawny Sessions was before I left the scene. She'd still be a fluff girl at Vivisection, making $10 a stiffy if I was still around. Ugh.
Who the hell is Tawny Sessions?
Tawny Sessions is a wannabe face girl with no talent whatsoever and scabby little knees. Do you know she got Model of the Year? Before I got here, she would have had a hard time making the catalog for Jacques Penet.
That's a good one. Who are you, by the way?
Right. You probably don't recognize me with this whole Texas Chainsaw Massacre thing I've got going on here. My name is Amalia.
Hey, Amalia. How come you hate Tawny Sessions so much?
Before this neat little makeover, I used to be a model. I was all over the place. TV, magazines, billboards. I mean, I was hot. Super hot. And I knew it, which is why Gary decided to invite me into his freaky little family.
What do you mean Gary invited you?
Nosferatu have a sixth sense of humor. Sometimes they feel that their victims, namely moi in this particular case, have an overabundance of vanity and need to be taught an important life lesson.
So what happened?
Well, I had just won Guy Magazine's The Most Ridiculously Hot Chick in the Known Universe award. And when I came home after the ceremony, lo and behold, Gary was sitting there on my couch with a martini in his hand. You fill in the blanks.
So have you learned your life lesson?
The lesson is, Life is a cold-hearted bitch, so now I get to be one, too. You get that? You need to write it down?
Loud and
Sure,
clear. Can I ask more
whatever.
questions? Looking for Gary.
His room is just down the hall. You might be able to find him in there.
I'll go find him. Whoa. Did I grab that? I think I did. The hell is this?
By the clack-smack cracking of my thumbs, something wicked this way comes. I don't remember seeing you on the guest list for the dinner party. We're having a wrap party for the Misfits, about 40 years late. Cast and crew only, boss.
Show yourself.
Maybe I'm in your head. Uh-oh. You might have picked up one of those psychoses so common to new kindred.
I just need to talk to you.
We are talking, but you aren't listening, boss.
I don't like games.
I don't like it when the rain seeps into my chamber, but to stop the rain, you'd have to kill all the clouds. And I don't like murder.
Who are you?
Maybe I'm a ghost. Oh, come on. Don't tell me you just stumbled down here. What I need to know is why you're here.
Get out here and we'll talk.
I'm over here, boss. Wait, maybe I'm over here. Or maybe I'm behind you with a hatchet in my hand. Or did you ever stop to think that your fear, if given a voice, would sound like this?
What do you want?
I want to stick your lovely face in a piranha tank. I want to apply an acid glaze to your sculptured body. I want to throw your pocket mirror under a thresher and watch you fetch it. But I'm no butcher, boss. Are you?
I'm here about the Ankaran sarcophagus.
You don't say. Wake up, boss. Who do you think you're dealing with? Why else would LaCroix send you on this snipe hunt? Oh, that's right. I know you work for the prince.
Just tell me about the sarcophagus so I can get out of here.
You should have got here sooner. That lot's been sold.
Who bought it?
I like to discuss business face to face.
Show yourself.
Are you sure, boss? You don't want my image in your subconscious. It's the stuff nightmares are made of.
The suspense is killing me.
Careful what you wish for. You just might get it.
Yeah?
Behind you, boss. Boo!
Who are you?
What? You don't recognize me from the pictures? Gorgeous Gary Golden? Don't tell me you missed Pirate Town or Tap Hotel. Little before your time, eh, boss? Well, those days are long past. Nowadays, it's just Gary.
Where's the sarcophagus?
Where did it go? That thing seems to get around more than Mae West. Why, might I ask, should I give you that information?
Because I got rid of that Shimi for you.
Oh, my hero. Had it not been for that damn Shamisi, you'd still be searching under rocks for us. It was hardly a favor, but I know where your prince's prize is. There's very little that doesn't leak down into this place. Tell me, boss, you ever gone up against a Kuei Jin?
What's a Kuei Jin?
The Kuei Jin are vampires, but not like kindred. Sometimes known as the vampires of the East. But they ain't kin, boss. They're just someone else that, if you ain't being careful, might give you the final death.
Tell me more.
Even for old Gary, there ain't much more to tell. You see, I sent an agent, Barabbas, to snoop around Chinatown, do a little hacking, make a few contacts. But he hasn't been calling lately, and it's breaking my heart.
And let me guess, you want me to find him?
Gee, that's original. You think that up all by yourself? You up for a little trip to Chinatown? You're in no danger there. Me? Best you don't mention my name there, boss. That's the going rate for my info right now. You get our chum back from Chinatown, I'll give you what you need.
Deal. Tell me what I need to do.
The Golden Temple in Chinatown. It's a piss-poor copy of a real place. Looks like it'd be more at home in a theme park. That I saw is where you'll find the leader of the L.A. Kuei Jin. They call her Ming Zhao. Sounds dangerous? No, this ain't a suicide mission, boss. You'll be more of a curiosity than a threat. Talk to Zhao, ask her where my boy is, and get him back. Once he's safe, I'll tell you everything you need to know about the sarcophagus.
Aren't the kindred at war with the Kuei Jin?
Not that I know of. It's like the eye of the hurricane right now. Don't make those winds blow, boss.
Got anything I can use to protect myself?
Let's see what I got. Use your head and your eyes. Chinatown's more liable to off you than 10 Hollywoods. But not if you're smart.
Alright, I'll go, but you better keep your end of the deal.
Of course. What kind of a monster do you take me for? There is a method to my madness, boss. There's a payphone in Chinatown. I'll call you with the info once Barabbas is safe. Until then, you'll never know where I am.
It's as good as done. Gary wants you to find a spy Barabbas, who was sent to Chinatown and disappeared. He has also told you your first stop should be to talk to Ming Zhao at the Golden Temple. You've agreed to help Mitnick set up a new Nosferatu network. He'll be contacting you with instructions via your email account back at your haven. Oh, mausoleum. Oh. That's why that was orange before. Okay. Giovanni Mansion. I still don't know what that is. Do I actually have blood in this thing now? 10, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go back to downtown, try and get my money, and then head to my apartment.
Hop in.
There you are.
Money, right? Been a while. Your money's been piling up.
250, nice.
What's the hops, bro?
Ugh. Hope Heather's okay. Okay, still alive.
I'm so glad you're back. I've been waiting forever. I've been kind of nervous. I can't feel you inside my veins anymore. I just need a little more, please. Master, just a few drops.
Yes, of course.
Thank you. Amazing. I feel so much better. Like I'm the most important person in the world. Next to you, of course.
Okay. The heck happened to these chairs? Why are there chairs in there? What the hell? What? What's up with these chairs in front of my computer? What the hell? God. Alright, let me try and restart. Well, now there's a table. Oh my god. Did I just get stuck? Oh my god. Okay, less and less chairs. Okay, I can still access my computer at least. 8 unread emails, wow. Tommy Flayton's review. I recently read Mr. Flayton's scathing review of the Cavaletti Cafe in the Sun, and I must tell you that I'm extremely happy with his conclusions. You have done well. Please accept the payment I've left for you in your mailbox. We will no doubt be seeing each other soon. The cost of an attack is often paid later. Mitnick here. I've got the information on the first of the network hubs. The terminal is in Santa Monica in an old place called Megahertz Computing. I'll send another email with recon. Power up the terminal, find the net security folder, and run the shreknet command. The password on the folder is Gil Bates, don't ask. I'll message you when I see the hub activated. Megahertz Computing is at the end of 2nd Street in Santa Monica next to the asylum. The only entrance is through the back door, so you'll have to find an alley to get back there. I'm leaving you a key for the door in your mailbox. Good luck, kid. Hello, young one. A fellow gangrel named Scott, who was doing some research for me in the LA Public Library on our infamous coffin, noticed the La Sombra there. As I'm preoccupied right now, please meet him in my stead at the smoke shop in Santa Monica to learn about the details. After all, Sabbat always means trouble, and we wouldn't want anything bad happening to all the precious knowledge, now would we? Beckett. you're reading this, I guess you're still among the undead. Got a proposition for you if you're not too busy. You know where to find me. Won't be too difficult this time. Are you lonely, boss? Then maybe sending me a weird fleshy shamish ball will stop you from wallowing in self-pity. I bet you got one when you flush these creatures out. Just put it in your mailbox and I will put up a poster in your haven as a reward. Amalia in her full beauty, before I gave her my special treatment. Cheap Rolex. Wow, that was a ton of quests. Gary will swap a poster of Amalia for a fleshy Samish ball. Just put the ball in the mailbox and check your haven and emails later. $100. Megahertz access card. Put the ball. Tongue said he had something. Beckett